Hey everybody, welcome. Tonight we're going to do the first of this weekend's Blue Apron meals. We got some very positive feedback and people wanted to see more about Blue Apron, learn more about it, and see what it's like to cook the meals. So we're going to do it again this weekend. We did 3 last weekend. We're going to do 3 Blue Apron meals this weekend and put them up as separate videos. Tonight's meal, we decided we're going to do the roasted red pepper pasta. And again, this is going to be served to people. So welcome, come on in. Assisting me tonight, my daughter is going to help me cook because she likes to cook and we have fun doing it. So come on in, Carl, and we're going to make this meal. So let's take a look. We've already gathered the ingredients. We've preheated the oven to 450 degrees. We have the oven rack centered, so we're ready to go with that. We also, just to save time, have the water in, but we haven't started to boil it. We've salted it. We've got our ingredients all picked out and ready. So we have, for this meal, we have broccoli, a lemon, 2 cloves of garlic. We have the pasta that they've given us. And like every Blue Apron meal, we have our knick-knack bag. So let's just take a quick look at what's in the knick-knack bag. Like I said before, each Blue Apron meal will give you a knick-knack bag. And in the knick-knack bag, you'll also get the nutrition facts for that particular meal. So let's see what else is in the knick-knack bag. We have, crushed hot chili. We have some roasted peppers, some butter, looks like some almonds, some tomato paste. We have some Parmesan cheese and some cream. And what else is there? We have some capers. That's it for the knick-knack bag. So let's get started. Place an oven rack. We've already preheated the oven. Heat a large pot of salted water to boiling high. You want to start the boiling water, Carl? And then leave it on high. So I'm going to rinse off the broccoli. Get that ready, and the lemon. So let's get rolling. Carl, you want to do the honors? Let me get you the chopping knife. So, first step, we're going to quarter and de-seed the lemon. Just be careful, watch your fingers. Good. Ooh. Cool. And we're going to de-seed it. I'll quickly take out some of the seeds. We actually own a lemon juicer, which makes it really helpful. So most of the recipes you're using the juice, so I recommend picking one of these up. It's a really good addition if you don't have one. They're very inexpensive. And we'll put the lemon in our ingredient cups. Next, we're going to cut off and discard the bottom ½ inch of the broccoli stem, and we're going to cut the broccoli into small pieces, keeping the florets intact. We're going to place on a pan, drizzle with olive oil, season with salt and pepper, toss to coat, and arrange in an even layer. So let me start the broccoli. Cut off about 1.5 inches, get rid of all this stuff. Pull off the leaves. So we're going to cut this into small pieces. So I'm going to start the broccoli. Let's just get some smaller pieces. Do you want to do some, Carl?
Yeah.
We're going to wind up baking this, squirting this in the oven. So we'll leave that there for now. Take off a little bit more. Perfect. Here, start to pull them up, Carl, and then slice them up. Good job. I'm going to put this now on a sheet pan. And we're going to drizzle a little olive oil and some salt and pepper. So you drizzle with a little salt and pepper, Carly. Let me get the olive oil. Did you get salt and pepper on everything?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. And we're going to drizzle it with just a little bit of olive oil. Perfect.
Yeah, 16 to 18 minutes.
So I'm going to put this in the oven now for 16 to 18 minutes on the center shelf. I'm going to get it in there and let those broccolis cook up. I'm going to set our timer. Let's just go for 17 minutes. Start. Okay, great. Okay, so once they're out, we're going to use 2 of the lemon wedges for the broccoli. So we're going to cook the pasta while the broccoli roasts. Add the pasta to the pot of boiling water in 8 to 10 minutes. Our pot of water isn't boiling yet, so we're going to wait a minute or two. And while we're waiting, we're going to prepare the rest of the ingredients. So Carly, you want to chop the garlic? Let me just clean this off. Hold on, let me just wipe the cutting board off. We got a lot of broccoli shrapnel on the cutting board. So Carly, you want to chop the, what did I say, roughly? What did I say? Roughly chop the garlic? Yep. I didn't hear that smush sound. There you go. Good job, Carl. So you put the garlic under your knife and smush. And just roughly chop. While Carly chops that up, these are our ingredient bowls. I mentioned before we got these from, I believe, Target. They're great to have. I didn't have them at first, but it just makes it easier to put your ingredients into the bowl and then when you're about to cook with them to do it. Wait for that smush. Yes. Watch your hands, Carl. Here, let me show you. Let me show you, Carl. It's not gonna. So I mentioned in all these shows, I am not by any means a chef. I've just learned what I've been doing from we've been cooking the Blue Apron plated, these type of meals for a while. We happen to like Blue Apron the best. I get these pieces just a little bit smaller because these chunks are a little bit big. So let's just chop them up a little finer. By no means do I have knife skills. I guess I still have 5 fingers on each hand, so I do have some knife skills. And we're going to wind up chopping the roasted peppers as well, which happen to look delicious. Wow, those look good. And how do they want us finally chop the peppers? Wow, delicious. Can I just make a suggestion? When it's finely chopped, when you're going to start with these pieces, you're going to do thinner slices. Then when I turn it this way, so I'm going in a little tighter. Going to do it one more time. Our water is almost out of boil. I can hear it at the brink of boiling. I'm going to put these in. Let me just give it one more. That's one batch. Corey, you want to finally chop these? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Go slow, okay? Watch your fingers. That looks good. What do you think?
Yeah.
Cool. So, yep. Put it in our mixing bowl. So our water's come to a boil. And what was the time again on the boiling water? The boiling water was 8 to 10 minutes. So I'm going to set our timer up here for 10 minutes. I'm going to put the pasta in. Going to give it a quick stir. Carl, you want to give the pasta, our cameraman's going to give it a stir. My son is working the camera tonight because he likes to do that. He just doesn't like to be in front of the camera, but that's okay. We're having fun. Good job. So that's cooking. Looks delicious so far. Let me do that. Okay, so while those roasted red peppers are tasty. All right, so we got the water on. We just have to remember I have my measuring cup out because before we spill out the pasta and drain the pasta, we're going to have to reserve 1/2 cup of pasta cooking water. That's going to be for the sauce at the end. So let's get going here. We're going to make the sauce right now. So while the pasta continues to cook, in a medium pan, we're going to heat 2 teaspoons of olive oil on medium-high until hot. So I'm going to come over here, get this pan going. We got it on medium-high. Nice. And I'm going to, when I put the oil in the pot now, I kind of just dump it in. Got a pretty good idea. It's a little much for this, but that's okay. We're going to add the capers, chopped garlic, and peppers. We're going to season with salt and pepper. We're going to stir frequently for 2 to 3 minutes. So we have capers, we got our peppers, we got our garlic, right? And that's it. That's going to go into this step. Let's just see. You want to start? You do it. Just grab it in. Here, I'll do the first one. You do the next. So I'm going to put the roasted red pepper in. There's that nice sizzle that you like to hear. Here's the garlic, Carl. And we're going to stir frequently. And then you want to dump the capers in. Great job on the beginning sauce there, Carl. We'll get the tomato paste ready. This is that hot sauce from last time. Our next step, we're going to wind up doing the tomato paste and the hot sauce. How's it looking there? Looks delicious. Looks delicious. And you can smell how fragrant it's getting. The garlic, the capers, the red peppers. Smells absolutely delicious. What do you think, Carl?
Good.
That's it, honey?
What?
It's exciting. Give me oh, this smells delicious.
It's so delicious.
How you doing, Carl?
Good.
Excellent job, excellent. Our water is boiling nicely. The pasta looking good. Delicious. It's very fragrant, which is nice. Looks like my son wants to get in the action. He doesn't want to be filmed, but he does want to add the tomato paste, which is great. You add it in. Carl, you're going to stir frequently. Get it in there. Keep it going, guys. Nice. Get every drop of tomato paste out of there. Looking good. Good. Excellent. Good job, Maxwell. So you're going to stir constantly for 1 to 2 minutes. I'm going to add a little bit of the hot chili now. Again, the kids and I like it hot, but my wife doesn't. So we're not going to go too extreme on this. We're just going to give a little dab like that. Excellent. Stirring frequently. I'm going to start to shake the cream because the next thing, after this is done, we're watching the clock. We have a little heavy cream. So what I'm going to do is just to shake it. I'm going to start to shake the cream and get ready for the next step, which when it's done, we're going to turn off the heat, shaking it, and we're going to add 1/4 cup of water, and we're going to season with salt and pepper to taste. We're going to add the heavy cream. Turn off the heat, Carl. We're going to combine. I'm going to put this in. Get ready. Mix that up nice. Well, I'm going to prepare the butter. I'm just going to open up the butter. So the butter's open, just have my ingredients ready. The pasta we're gonna check. That looks great. And we're gonna take it off the heat. We're gonna put it here, so it's off the heat. So I'm gonna switch over here. We need to reserve, how much are we reserving? Let's take a look just quickly at the broccoli. Oh, that broccoli looks good. You can smell the fresh broccoli. So that's almost ready too. It's got about 2 minutes. How much water do we need to reserve? Half a cup. So before I spill out all the cooking water from the pasta, I'm gonna get half a cup. Is that half? Am I on the wrong side? We're on the metric. And we got too much. That's okay. Half a cup, so I'm gonna reserve that. And I'm going to drain the pasta. And I really like this small pot. It's got a little top so you can drain it. So you don't need to use a colander. Get this drained. I think the broccoli is actually ready, so I'm going to stop the timer for that. So we're going to leave the broccoli in the oven. Let me just take one more peek at the broccoli. That looks good. So I'm actually going to take the broccoli out because we're just about ready to do the final steps. So let's take the broccoli out. I'll do this step. Look at that. Nice. Perfect. And I'm going to leave this is hot, guys, be careful, right there for a minute. I'm going to switch this around. So when they come out, we were going to do evenly top the broccoli with the juice of 2 lemon wedges. So I'm going to put 2 lemon wedges in our juicer. Carl, do you want to juice it? You want to do it, Max? You can do it here. So evenly over, and yeah, just move around on top of the broccoli. Get every bit of juice out of that lemon. Be careful, the pan is hot. Looks good, perfect. Great job, Max. Pan of sauce, add the cooked pasta. So I'm going to add the cooked pasta to the sauce. I'm going to switch out spoons. Start combining, Carly. And we're going to add the butter. Just scrape that butter off. Ooh, there you go. That'll start to melt up. Half the reserved pasta cooking water. So I'm going to do half the reserved, a little bit more. Perfect. So we're going to need to go back on heat. So I'm going to put this one on medium high for 30 seconds to a minute. What do you guys think? How does it look?
Very good.
I think it looks delicious. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. Perfect. This one actually, there's not a ton of broccoli tonight, which is a little disappointing because everybody loves broccoli. Get the broccoli in here. And again, we covered that with the lemon juice. Looks good though. Put this here for now. Taste one. Very good. Love how the lemon adds a taste. Wow, that's delicious. How's the pasta doing, Carl?
Looking good.
The extra lemon winds up being a garnish. Let me start plating. Switch over. Pretty nice sized portions. Start plating this. Smells really good. Fragrant. Nice. Sauce looks nice. Again, these are the only fancy pasta bowls I have, so they're a little big for this, but that's okay. Still looks good. So I'm going to leave that there for now. I'm going to put almonds on mine. I'm going to garnish with some almonds. Right, the almonds go on top. Yes. Looks good. And then we're going to garnish with some grated Parmesan cheese, which I like. And they'll both get some Parmesan cheese. Looks good, huh? I like a lot of Parmesan. Save some extra. So these are our two finished. That's what the dish looks like. So if you could see here, that's what it looks like. There's the broccoli there. There's our broccoli. Looks really good and it tastes phenomenal. I've already tried some. And that is our pasta dish. Parmesan on top of the broccoli as well. Good call, Carl. Thank you. What they say, 2 eyes are better than 1. So let's get that going. Everybody's laughing here at my humor. I try and be funny and have a good time. Well, it looks good. Looks delicious. So let's sit down. We'll give it a taste, and we'll let you know how we enjoy it. So let's give it a taste and see how we like this one. A little piece of almond as well. To be honest, this one's just okay. The broccoli was really good. Lemon baked in the oven, really good, tasty. I'm not sure what it is about this one. It's just not as flavorful as we're used to from the Blue Apron meal, so this one's just average or okay. Don't really love it. Let me take another taste. It's just okay, to be honest, this meal. So this meal is just okay, I guess. Not the best of the Blue Apron. I wouldn't get this again. If it came on the menu, I'd probably stay away from it, to be honest. Be sure to give us a like for the video. Subscribe. Any comments you have, paste them below. Give us a thumbs up. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.